Hi, I'm James from Maddisons Residential, and I wish to record a vlog for you today on the accidental landlord. I will explain what I mean by accidental landlord, and then for individuals that may find themselves in just such a position, I thought I would give some useful information and make you aware of some of the steps that will be required for you to take in order to securely and safely rent the property out. Accidental landlords account for almost 30% of the UK rental market as it currently stands. And accidental landlords can arise in a number of ways. We've had one individual over recent months who's inherited the property from their late parent. They dearly love the property, having grown up in it, and feel that they would like to actually move into the property in due course, but over the next few years they feel that they want to rent it out whilst they consider what their options are. We've also had in 4 instances over the summer months families who've been offered overseas contracts for work. Knowing that they're going to be coming back to the UK, they've decided to rent their properties out and have an income produced so that they can then continue making the mortgage payments. Now, in terms of steps that you must take, there is one very, very important step. When you've had your family home and you've got a mortgage upon the property, you're looking to rent it out, it is really important that you get your lender's permission to rent the property out. In years gone by, that was often quite difficult. Sometimes the lenders levied fees upon you. These days it's much simpler, but it's a really, really important step to take, that if you do have a mortgage upon a property and it's your what's called principal private residence, which you then choose to rent out, you must seek your lender's permission to do so. It's also important to review the insurances that you've got upon a property. There are various specialist insurances that come with the rental market. So do speak to a letting agent or an insurance broker with regards to the insurance products that go with renting a property out. Now, when it actually comes to the home itself, there are over 170 pieces of legislation that are associated with renting a property. And in terms of renting a home, there are several very, very important steps, crucial steps that are required before you move anybody into your property. Number one, if you have a gas boiler or a gas hob, you must obtain a gas safety certificate. You are not allowed to rent a property without such a certificate. They're very easy to obtain, but it does require obviously a qualified individual to come round to the property and check that everything is safe. You also need what's called an EICR, Electrical Inspection Condition Report. Now, I know from first-hand experience, when we've lived at a property that we subsequently rented out, I hadn't thought about the electrics. The light switches worked, the fuse board was fine, but this is something that has come in the last couple of years, so you do need some qualified electricians to come round and check the security and safety of the property. There are also smaller instances. If you're renting out your family home, most of us will have curtains or blinds in place. Where you've got blinds, you must have safety catches on the blinds. Again, it's something that perhaps we hadn't thought of. The blinds have been in place for years, but when you're renting the property out, you must ensure that these safety features are in place. So it's not quite so straightforward as just packing up your furniture, moving it out and moving the next people in. There are various steps that must be taken and are really important to be taken. And that's something that we at Maddisons would be delighted to assist you with and advise on, and find ourselves regularly advising people on. So if you would like any further information or assistance in either selling or renting a property, please do give us a call at Maddisons Residential and we'll be delighted to help you.